Hello, my name is Jenna Shea, and welcome to my TED Talk. So, in our TED Talk today, we are going to be discussing Alliance lesson template, and I'm going to be comparing it to when I went to Cal State San Bernardino and I was in their liberal studies program, their lesson plan template, and how it's very much different than how it is at the credential program. So I was fortunate enough to learn and understand how a lesson plan is set up, how it's made, what are the requirements, what are the topics, making sure all that stuff. Um, I was I was very fortunate for that. So we are going to look at the Alliant one, and I'm going to kind of compare and contrast the Cal State San Bernardinos and this one. So obviously, with the Alliant one, I was very fortunate enough to get like almost like a little idea how it is. So with this Alliant one, it like has a very like precise how it wants it, how it's like, how to write it, how many sentences, how many of this and that. So obviously the beginning of the first page, very familiar. It's not ideally how it was saying with the Kelsey San Bernardino, but this is very more structured, more of a how I can fully understand this rather than at Kelsey San Bernardino. I was like, oh yeah, easy, just like that. So obviously it explains like what's the lesson summary, what are the standards for the student, obviously the state common core, all that stuff. Um, and making sure what will your students be able to do? So obviously, what are they gonna do? Like making sure like how this lesson is going to be. So the one thing that I do enjoy and I would love to learn more and understanding more how this lesson template is the diverse learners. So obviously, not every student is going to be the same. When students are going to be advanced learners, some are going to be at risk, and obviously we're going to have some students with disabilities. So with these four boxes, I truly enjoy how this is put in place in this. So I would love to learn more about this in the future. And obviously the blue, it explains what it is. Classroom management is very important. So I'm glad they have to make sure that we provide the management, how it's going to be, how healthy is this going to be, how you're going to maintain a supportive and learning safe environment. I like that, like a safe culture. And here's our opening, explaining about how you're gonna open it, what the students are gonna learn, how you're gonna communicate with them. And I like how it's timed right here. And then the introduction of the new material. Obviously, it's gonna be very new to the students, so you gotta be not too slow, but not too fast, making sure they are learning at a very comfortable pace. So I like that. Um, the guided practice, I would truly love to learn more about this. It's pretty much explaining how will you clearly state and model behavior expectations, how will you interrogate the academic learner language, I mean. So just gives you more understanding like how this practice is going to be learned. The independent work I like as well. So this is obviously helping the educator, which would be myself, how the independent work is going to be if the advanced learners understand the material, and obviously they can find like a different way how to do it. They can help the at-risk kids. And obviously the closing one is about how the teacher, which we myself, would close it out. And then homework, I would say I would love to, of the three elements I would want to learn, and I find it very like it's confusing to me at first, is the social and emotional skills. Um, I would like to learn more about this. I want to make sure that I'm putting the correct social skills, the proper emotional skills, making sure that it connects with the lesson plan. And obviously, another thing that I want to learn more is the professional teaching standards. I know there are plenty of resources to find this. It depends if like, what school district we go to, they will provide all those certain type of resources. And I would say lastly that I would like to learn more about would be the professional teaching standards reflection. I like how on this template explains like what it is, how it's supposed to be, identify how you're supposed to do it, all that stuff. Um, Overall, I enjoy how this lesson template provides excellent resources, excellent information. So if instance if we are confused what to write, so we look at the blue writing where it explains like this is what the topic is supposed to be on, this is how many sentences you're supposed to write, all that. And yeah, I'm very excited to carry on the credential program. I'm excited to learn more how to make an excellent and proper lesson plan when I become a future educator. And yes, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed me listening and have a good rest of your day. And thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you.